Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name of the one true God, and Yahweh Shai is the name of His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. And I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And I want to send salutations to all the Akim throughout the four corners of the earth, exalting the name of Yahweh and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, in truth and in sincerity. Alright, so this lesson is going to be about this dude named Officer, I think it's Tatum. Alright, and he's basically a Trumper who, you know, he be speaking on politics and basically he's a race baiter. You know, he love to talk about the, I guess you could say the behaviors of black people and how they act. You know, it's basically one of those things where he inserts it into his persona, or his basically what he does, so that he can provoke a certain type of audience or a certain demographic to his platform, which are, you know, racist white people and just white people who want to feel comfortable with just talking about the behaviors of niggas, you know. So, you know, he's on that fence, but he's a Trump guy. And you know, I saw this video of him that he posted, and it was basically of him praising basically Donald Trump for his negotiating deal with China on the tariffs. I think it's like 90 days. You know, they come to a, you know, agreement on this deal, and he's basically praising them, like, this is what we voted for, this is what we waited on, this is what's going to make America great. And, you know, a lot of the Trump followers are celebrating right now. But according to the Bible, you know, this type of stuff is going to happen. You know, they're going to think that things are getting better, and then bam, they're going to get whiplashed and blindsided when they realize things are going to get so much worse. All right, so I want to get this clip and then get some scriptures.
This is what Trump is all about, and this is why we love Trump.
First off, your reaction, and what could you tell us about the China deal that has tariffs dropping from 145, 125 respectively to 30 and 10?
This is an extraordinary first step in the right direction, and thanks to the strength of President Trump, Secretary Bessent and Ambassador Greer were able to cut this initial deal with China. China agreed to reduce their tariffs on the United States by 115%. They also agreed to continue having discussions about opening Chinese markets to American-made products and goods, and they also agreed to continue seriously discussing the grave impact that Chinese-produced fentanyl is having. And don't forget, we have a tax deal coming too. The administration is working with Capitol Hill to sign the largest tax cuts in American history right now.
So come on, stop it. Y'all got to get Trump 2028. I don't think he can run a third time, but his legacy, every election should be Trump 20 whatever, Trump 2030 something, because his legacy will continue forever. Remember all these people? They were talking so much trash about Donald Trump, and I told you guys, y'all got record of me saying this. Be patient. Donald Trump knows what he's talking about. We have control. We have leverage. They need us too. If we increase tariffs on them, that's less productivity or less products being bought in America. They're going to suffer. We're like majority of their economy outsourced. He's doing this to get to the drawing board, to get to the negotiating table. He's not doing this to hurt the American people. He's doing this to gain leverage so that we can have a better outcome when it comes to trade deals with foreign governments. It's about negotiating on behalf of America. This is...
All right, so basically you see how he's championing Donald Trump, saying that this is his legacy and this is what we've been waiting on. This is the patience that we need, you know. And you know, these niggas do this for Trump. They got patience for Trump. They don't have the patience for the Lord, you know. So it's all about Trump, this, you know. And they think things are going to get better, but eventually things are going to just go completely collapse into society, and you know, it's going to be a dark and gloomy day, because the day of the Lord is dark and gloomy. All right, so you know, they think things are getting better, but this is all under the control of the wicked, and they're going to show their horns. These devils are going to show their horns eventually. All right, this is 1 Thessalonians 5:3. It says, "For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape." So, hey, right now it's peace and safety, because there's no talks of World War III right now. There's no, you know, even though there's still war going on with Israel and things of that nature, but you know, we don't feel like here in Babylon that there's going to be war, because these people here in Babylon don't feel like there's going to be war waged on them, but we know that it is. All right, because we know what's going on. All right, but the people don't. But they think that this place is going to get stronger, but it's not. It's going to get weaker. It's going to collapse. You know what I'm saying? This is the fall of Babylon. All right, this is Isaiah 31:3. It says, "Now the Egyptians were men, are men, and not God, and their horses flesh, and not spirit. When Yahweh shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is in hoping shall fall down, and they all shall fail together." All right, so the Egyptians are just men, all right, and they're not God. All right, you can't be thinking that these leaders are God. You know what I mean? All right, and you know, the chariots that they have, whether it be the tanks, whether it be their cars, their Tesla vehicles, whatever, it's just nothing. Like a horse's flesh, but it's not spirit. See, we are waiting on our extraterrestrial bodies, and our, what you would consider the UFO, which are the chariots of God. We are waiting on the spirit, all right, to open up and reveal who the true followers are, all right, and basically, you know, we want to get out of here that way, because that's the only way we can truly get out of here. We can't get out of here by trying to make America great again. That's not going to happen. All right, that's just not going to happen. All right. So, hey, these people out here, man, they really think things are going to get better, but it's going to get worse. All right. And I want to jump to verse 1. It says, "Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses, and trust in chariots, because they are many, and in horsemen, because they are very strong, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek Yahweh." See, they don't seek the Lord. You know what I mean? Like, even that Officer Tatum dude, he claims to be a Christian, but he's not seeking the Lord in truth and in sincerity. He's not truly humble, and he's not searching the Lord in truth, you know, at all. So these people are going to find out, man. real bad that Esau is the wicked and that Jacob is the one of the righteous. Alright? So with that, all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai.